first hand. So there's probably going to be a little bit of lag due to the fact that my laptop is not quite as good as the desktop I normally use. But let's see. Partner opens a club, we bet a heart. That looks good to me so far. West makes a takeout double, which in computer terms, this just shows diamonds and spades. Partner raises to 2 hearts, promising 4. They had a support redouble available. East bids 2 spades. We decide to compete to 3 hearts. Seems somewhat reasonable. With a 5-card heart suit, we found a 9-card fit. So definitely worthwhile to compete. We had a bunch of game tries available if we wanted to bring partner in on the decision. So, you know, what happened later in this auction, I don't think makes a ton of sense to me. West bid 3 spades, and our partner now bids 4 hearts, and this is a bid that I really don't understand. I think most opening hands over here, if our partner had a singleton spade, should be jumping to 3 hearts, unless their hand was really just awful, in which case we probably aren't making 4 hearts, so maybe our best chance at a plus would be to defend 3 spades. But we're here now, and I mean, partner has a 14 count. This is one of those hands, especially with a singleton king of spades, this is not going to be worth anything on offense, but it will be worth something on defense. You know, odds are West probably has the ace of spades. We might get the king of spades if Declare takes a finesse. Well, it's not as if this contract has no play, but the play is not going to be particularly good. I do think the king of clubs is on side. We just have to decide what we're doing in the heart suit. I mean, so I'm definitely going to win the ace of diamonds a trick one. If we get super lucky, like we can pull all of the trumps and the clubs happen to run somehow, we might be able to score 5 club tricks, a diamond, and 5 heart tricks. Might even rough a spade in the dummy in that scenario and come to like 12 tricks. Queen of diamonds lead. So East definitely has the king. I guess my plan is probably to win the ace of diamonds and take an immediate heart finesse. This is a very tricky hand to play. I could win the ace of diamonds and play a heart to the ace. And then play a club to the queen, maybe? Or maybe even run the 10 of clubs. So if I go ace of diamonds, heart to the ace, 10 of clubs, let's say West doesn't play the jack or anything, and I play 10 of clubs to the queen. I now take our heart finesse. I think what this comes down to is I need to decide if I'm taking the heart hook or not. My suspicion is that no, I shouldn't. You might expect either opponent with a singleton heart to bid for spades. So I think it's very possible hearts are 2-2. All right, we'll start with the ace of diamonds. And play heart to the ace, I guess. 4-3 ace 9. Yeah, so the 2 hearts is missing. It's starting to sound as if West might have Queen 9 doubleton, or 9-2 doubleton, and East has Queen 3 doubleton. One of those things. So I said club to the queen. I mean, I'm still somewhat tempted to just run the 10 of clubs. If that works, I get super lucky. Well, if hearts are 2-2, actually, I don't think I need to do any of that, right? If I go club to the queen, heart to the king, club to the ace, club ruff. Actually, I think there's a really good case to be made for clubs splitting and hearts splitting. If hearts are 2-2, it sounds like East has 5 spades, and East did not unblock the king of diamonds at trick 1, which they might have done if they had king doubleton to prevent, you know, I exit a spade, that cuts communications, they can only score 1 diamond trick. So it almost sounds as if West is 4-2, 4-3 in shape. All right. Let's play club to the queen. Really? Wait a second. Wait a second. What did West double on? West made a takeout double. They've turned up with the queen, jack of diamonds, nothing in clubs. I mean, apparently queen doubleton of hearts. They thought that was a good holding. I guess the ace queen of spades, but then what did East bid 2 spades on? Like 5 small spades and the king of diamonds, king of clubs? Okay, so question number 2, do I run the 9 of clubs? I think the answer is no. Because if the suit is 3-3, I just need to go ace of clubs, club rough, cross and hearts, and then pitch 2 diamonds on the clubs. Incorrect. Yeah, it's not good enough to go ace of clubs, club rough. I think I do run the 9 of clubs. I mean, I'm still just having a hard time believing what West has made a takeout double with. Queen doubleton of hearts just doesn't feel like a great holding. Of course. So I'm down 2. This went very badly. I'm still confused why East would not cash out diamonds and spades once they got in with the club king. That was very weird. King jack, 4th of clubs. So there was no winning line. I mean, West made a takeout double with a 5-card spade suit. East made a free bet of 2 spades with 4 small and no real hand to speak of. This could have gone better, but I think I was really betrayed by the auction a little bit as to what was happening. Oh well. On to the next board. We're in 6 hearts, apparently. This looks like a pretty boring hand to play, but we can take a look at the auction for a sec. We open a heart, partner bid 2 no trump, Jacoby. We bid 3 spades, showing a singleton. Partner Q bid 4 diamonds, denying just the ace of clubs. They might have the club king. This is not a popular Q bidding style nowadays, but in the old days it was. 4 no trump, key card and hearts. 5 clubs showing 3. So we have all the key cards. 5 no, asking for kings. 6 clubs showing the club king. Now, once this happens, our hand can actually count 13 tricks. And we signed off in 6 hearts, right? Partner, so what do we know partner has at this point in the bidding? We know partner has the ace of spades. So we have 2 spade tricks. We know partner has the king 4th of hearts. So on a normal 2-1 heart split, we have no heart losers. Diamond loser goes away on the ace of spades. We know partner has the ace of diamonds, so we have no diamond losers. And partner has just told us about the club king, which fills in our entire club suit. So we actually have all of the tricks, and we have signed off in 6 hearts. This was not really a great auction. Maybe we'll get lucky. I mean, not in this event where everyone's going to be in 6 hearts, but in a normal match point field. We might get lucky if the hearts are 3-0, and they are. Look at us. So we are making just 12 tricks. In a very strong match point field, that would have been close to a top, considering everyone would be in 7 hearts. Some might be in 7 no, but 6 hearts would have been the absolute best spot. Board 3. We opened a no trump with our 16. Partner asked about our major, and then bid 2 no. And if you're not playing Puppet Stamen, you should definitely be showing your 5-card majors in these auctions. So here, 3 hearts should be accepting with a 5-card major suit. We could easily miss a 5-3 fit that would play better than 3 no. But we didn't have that available. Wow, we get a heart lead. That's probably good news for our side. So probably have 6 diamond tricks. We're gonna have 4 hearts and 2 aces is 12 tricks, assuming no other nonsense happens. I guess I'm gonna play low, just in case this is some weird singleton lead. All right, let's see if the diamonds split. They do, so we have all 12 tricks. Another boring hand. So far, 2 flat boards, boards 2 and 3. Board 1, I mean, I don't think we're gonna get a 0 on it, but that feels like a really, really unfortunate and unlucky result, given what we saw in the auction. We'll definitely be below average on that one. Another 6 heart contract. Oh, and this one also is going to be quite boring. Okay, well, before I think about what I'm doing at trick 1, we'll look at the auction. West opens 2 spades. Partner overcalls 3 diamonds. We bid 3 hearts, forcing. Our partner raises to 4 hearts, and we decide to try 4 now. I think this is a terrible bid, 4 now. I guess for a variety of reasons. First off, like, we don't have a spade control, And the 5 level might not even be safe. Now, I do think with 14 highs, a good suit, we have a double fit in the red suits, it makes some sense to push past just 4 hearts and look for a potential slam. We could have it. But I'm not convinced that hearts has to be the place to play, especially with Jack third of spades. I would be very concerned about these types of scenarios, like exactly the kind of hand that we see opposite ours, where, not in this instance per se, but 6 no trump could easily have been the right place to play. Like, imagine that partner had 1 fewer heart and 1 more diamond. We would have 12 top tricks, but in either hearts or diamonds, they're going to get a spade ruff. So, okay, now to the task at hand. I mean, West leads the ace of spades. Obviously, we have our contract made if we manage to avoid a spade ruff. I think the best way to do that is probably just to dump the 7 at trick 1. Hopefully East spade spot is like a high one. I don't think West is going to be confused. I mean, looking at this dummy, it's not as if switching to diamonds or clubs is going to be helpful. But I'm going to at least do my best. Aha! Look at that. We get a diamond switch. And we do have the rest. So West switched to a singleton diamond, hoping that we were off 2 aces and bidding a slam. I think that's a little optimistic on their part. Good lead of the ace of spades, but I think a reasonable lead of the ace of spades. Like, you know you're not getting a diamond ruff, because you just can't be off 2 aces bidding key card looking for slam. All right, on to board 5. So 3 flat boards in a row. Well, maybe not a flat board. I mean, we'll see if people play the 5 of spades or the jack of spades. I think the jack of spades would have been a pretty big mistake there. But the 5 of spades may have caused West to do the right thing. I wouldn't really know why, but it's possible. So no trump opener, our partner transfers us to clubs. And we've missed a heart fit, but it's understandable why our partner wanted to just kind of sign off in 3 clubs, looking at this dummy. Again, probably not a very interesting hand to play. I'm just going to go ace of clubs club. For a variety of reasons. I mean, for starters, it's definitely the percentage play in the club suit itself to bring home the suit for just 1 loser. But additionally, I don't really want to dawdle in pulling trumps. Like, if I were to win the queen of hearts and run the jack of clubs, I suppose the only sensible alternative, then West might have actually led from a singleton heart. They could win the jack of clubs with the queen or king, cross to our partner's spade, and get a heart ruff. So I think for all those reasons, it makes sense to me to, I mean, I'll definitely win the heart and dummy, just to give the illusion that I'm trying to finesse East out of some club card. But the best I can do is to lead like the 8 of clubs. I don't expect East to hop up with an honor. So clubs do split, and the opponents can cash a couple spades. So we've made an over trick in our contract. Not too bad. The heart lead was not, in fact, a singleton. So once again, our decision did not matter much, whether we ran the jack of clubs or played ace in a club. Would have got the same 130 either way. We get to 6 hearts again. This is our 3rd 6-heart contract and 6 boards. This one looks like it might be a little more precarious than the previous ones, though. So what happened? We opened a spade, partner bid 2 clubs, and we bid 2 hearts. Partner raised, so we found a heart fit. We bid 3 spades, which looks like a cubed to me. Partner cubed 4 clubs, showing exactly the club ace, and that's kind of exciting for our hand. We're still going to need partner to have pretty good trumps, but we have a lot of controls. So we cubed 4 diamonds, and partner jumps to 5-no, grand slam force. Well, that is terrifying, given our hand. I think that probably means partner has way too many queens and jacks over there to be going through 5-no trump. We get to 6 hearts. No, partner was highly valuing their spade void. That's a big mistake I've seen the computers make, that they just don't care about having voids or singletons in partner suit. And of course here, you know, ace king fifth of spades in our hand that we thought was a pretty good asset on this auction turns out to be completely wasted. Well, all hope is not lost. We can bring the heart suit home for one loser if West has a couple of varieties, I mean, of heart holdings. Like, obviously honor 10 third would be the most most helpful holding for us. Queen of clubs lead, Jesus. What an absolutely insane opening lead to make. I wonder if that's very likely to be a singleton. Because I'm fully convinced that queen doubleton of clubs is not the opening lead you would want to make against this contract, not even for the robots. Like, a diamond lead seems sensible. You know, partner, well, North jumped to this Grand Slam force after hearing about a diamond control, but maybe it's still worthwhile to lead diamonds, knock out our weakness, and set up tricks for our side. Yeah, so if the queen of clubs is singleton, there's only one layout that lets us make the contract. I'm very tempted to just assume that the queen of clubs is singleton. Now, this isn't imps. So at imps, the only layout that would let us make the contract would be if East has a singleton heart honor, right? We could go ace of clubs, ace of hearts, dropping the singleton honor. We're still going to need diamonds to split 3-3, but we can cross once to the ace of diamonds, lead a heart towards the jack 8, cross back to the king of diamonds, lead another heart towards the jack 8, use the ace king of spades to pitch 2 club losers from the dummy, pull trumps, and run the diamond suit. We would even score a beer in that case. It might still be worthwhile to go ace of hearts, and even if East doesn't follow with an honor, we can go ace of hearts heart. We're going to go down 1, but at least we don't end up going down more than 1, because West could easily have a hand that's like 10 doubleton of hearts and the singleton queen of clubs. And if we were to say play a heart, win the ace of clubs, cross and diamonds, play a heart to the 8, East might win and give their partner a promotion in the club suit, beating us 2 tricks. This is all based on this belief that the queen of clubs is singleton. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. So I need to think for a second about the possibility of picking up other trump holdings, though. My belief was I needed to cash the ace of hearts to drop a stiff honor from east. I just don't know if I have the entries to pick up other heart holdings, or more likely heart holdings. Like, I definitely have the entries to pick up king, queen, fourth with west, but that would be playing east for a singleton 10, and that seems 2-1 against, as opposed to the singleton king or queen. So, can I pick up king, queen, 10, fourth, with west? I win the club ace, I play a diamond to the ace, I lead a heart, west splits. Yeah, I don't have enough entries to the south hand to lead hearts up 3 times. Okay, I think I have settled on the plan of ace of clubs, ace of hearts. Hopefully I don't regret this. King? Not what we had hoped. King? No. But I think the good news actually is it sounds as if West actually did have 10 doubleton. No, they had king 10 third. It was stiff queen of clubs though, so there really wasn't much that we could have done to make this. Now, saying that, I guess East would have needed to realize that when they got in with the Queen of Hearts, they should play a second club. Hopefully that would have been obvious to them, but I mean, maybe if I had gone ace of clubs, diamond to the ace, heart to the 8, East actually would have done the wrong thing on defense. Oh well, 2 slams made, 1 goes down, all probably push boards. Board 7, we open a spade, partner bids 3 spades, 4-card limit raise, and we bid 4 spades. We get the ace of diamonds lead. Typical robot opening lead. I suppose I should rough this. And I don't really see a reason to not try and pull trumps. Is that true? I can probably pitch all of my clubs. So I could do something like just play the ace of spades now. Assuming the spades split 2-1 and no king shows up, I could go heart to the ace, king, queen of diamonds, pitching clubs, diamond rough. Assuming that diamonds are 4-3. Yeah, I kind of like that plan, because I'll pick off singleton king of spades with west or with east. I'm basically only... And if east has king doubleton of spades, we're still in good shape as long as the diamonds split, because when I go king, queen of diamonds, pitching clubs, and play another diamond, east won't be able to rough in front of me, or I'll throw a club. I get to rough a heart to dummy, and then use the 5th diamond to pitch a club. Just cross rough from there. So I'm really only losing when east has king third of spades. That's not great. It's really not great news. Huh. Well, yeah, now I'm a little bit scared that the diamonds might not be splitting the way I want. Like, West could have led from ace doubleton, East has 5 of them. If I pull trumps, I can't really ruff a bunch of hearts. This has become very unfortunate all of a sudden. I really wish that those spades had split 2-1. Now, if I was able to cash the king, queen of diamonds, I would be in great shape. I just have strong convictions that the club ace is offside, given the opening lead. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, maybe the ace of clubs is just onside some of the time here. In which case, I would have good chances to lose just 2 more tricks. Tough hand to play. I'm leaning towards just pulling trumps now. I guess that's what I'm going to do. Surely West will return a 3rd trump. Or not. Okay, the ace of clubs is onside, so that's good news. So again, if the king, queen of diamonds cash, I have the rest. Which I guess I can execute in one of 2 different ways. I could pull a trump and then play the king, queen of diamonds. If they split, then I can ruff the diamonds good. And if they don't split, well, I was always going to lose a trick, because otherwise West would ruff the 2nd round of diamonds, or 3rd round, and then I could cross ruff from there. I suppose pulling a trump gives me the extra option of trying to bring the hearts home for a trick somehow. The very, very remote option of bringing the hearts home for a trick. I would need like king doubleton of hearts with West, but may as well try it. Oh, the diamonds do split. Well, that's good news. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh, did I start with a diamond void? I did start with a diamond void. Oh, well, in that case, everything I was saying probably for the entirety of the hand was a little bit foolish. But we made our contract. That's what's important. 620. What an insane lead from ace-jack third of diamonds. Dude, we just keep getting slams. Slams are really not the thing you want to see in these declare play only events. I mean, mostly just because the robots tend to have their high cards for bidding slams, and that makes it a fairly uninteresting contract to play. But that's good news for me. That means maybe I'll be wrapping up early, can run off to dinner. We're almost halfway done. So 2 clubs by us, 3 clubs positive by our partner. Well, now I can see why we're in slam. We bid 3 spades, partner bids 4 diamonds. Why would we ever get to 6 no trump? Aren't we just cold for 7 diamonds? Six no trump. What an awful, awful bid. Okay, so as expected, we're just completely ice cold for 7 diamonds. Maybe that's not entirely true, but it does seem like 7 diamonds is the contract we want to be in. This is not a great auction by our partner. These 2 club auctions are just way too hard. I don't think you should be showing positives unless you have a hand that really feels comfortable taking control. And bypassing, potential heart fit, bypassing your partner's ability to show like a 6 or 7 card spade suit, which obviously North is not thrilled about, but you don't want to back your partner into a corner and hear them bid 4 spades later. Then you're really not going to know what to do with the North hand. Because your partner might just have like ace, king, queen, jack, 7th of spades and a 22 count. And so they open 2 clubs because what else were they supposed to do? Or they might have a hand that's like ace, queen, jack, 6th of spades, and they're hoping that 4 spades is better than 3 now in some spot. Anyway, we are in 6 now. We get a heart lead. Conveniently, I do have an entry to the dummy in the diamond suit. So count our tricks. We have 5 diamonds, probably. 2 clubs, 7. 8, 9 in hearts. 10, 11 in spades. We don't have great prospects for setting up extra tricks anywhere. We're going to need to bring the spade suit home somehow for an extra trick. Basically guessing like queen third or 10 third of spades in one of the hands. Hearts appear to be 4-3 from the 2 of hearts lead, which is a little bit unfortunate. That means that both opponents are going to have guards in the heart suit. So it's possible that if one of the opponents has 5 clubs and the other one has, say, the queen of spades, we might be able to engineer some sort of double squeeze with hearts being the pivot suit. Although it's probably somewhat unlikely to work out. Ace 3, 2, 4. The 2 of spades is missing. Looks like the opponents are carding honestly. You looking for? Yeah, he's in there.
Just wondering when you want to do.
Yeah, I'll be done in like half an hour.
Yeah, I'll shoot for half.
Thanks. So let's try diamonds, see if diamonds work out. Oh, if East shows out on this trick, that's going to make things a little more complicated. I see. Now we might not actually have the luxury of trying to play on spades. We're going to have to set up our diamond trick. Well, okay. The club pitch makes me a little bit hopeful. Sounds as if East actually did start with 5 clubs and 4 spades. So East started with 4 hearts. Another club pitch. Okay. I mean, I think East is down to a singleton spade. Otherwise, we might have had some sort of opportunity to win the King of Hearts, cash a couple of clubs, cash the 7 diamonds, and like exit a heart, maybe throwing East in. But I believe I just have to cash out my tricks at this point. So what are we, down 2? I get 2 clubs and a diamond. Oh, wow. East high load in spades, the 4 and then the 2 with 5 of them. On to board 9. We are halfway done. Oh, this does not look like a great fit or opening lead for us. So our partner opened a club, we jumped to 4 hearts. I think all of this seems reasonable to me. Depending on agreements, I mean, some people will define this 4-heart bid for a specific range of values or a specific range of tricks, conditional on vulnerability. It's a lot more important to have this be fairly narrow range as opposed to just a 4-heart preempt, since your partner, having already showed values, wants to know when to compete further. Like if they have 18 to 19 balanced with, say, King, Doubleton of Hearts, should they be investigating slam? Should they pass out 4 hearts? These are important things to clarify because those hands come up often if you're making this kind of bid. Well, we're going to need some help in diamonds, and especially given that West has turned up with what appears to be the ace-king of spades. When we do get a diamond switch, I think I'm going to play West for the jack of diamonds. So I'll play low from dummy. Just, oh. Okay. That makes me think West has the diamond king, but that also makes me think West probably should have bid over 4 hearts. All right, I'm going to unblock. Not because I want to, but because the 7 of hearts is still an entry. You never know when you're going to need to overtake the 7 of hearts in these positions. All right, we can pitch 2 clubs on the ace king, or pitch 2 diamonds on the ace king of clubs. Yeah, so West, I think, has a kind of automatic 4 spade bid. It's scary, you're unfavorable, but at least for most opponents, you kind of trust them when they jump to 4 hearts in these spots, that they do have a 4-heart preempt and not some ragged, 6-card heart suit that they really should have been bidding 1 heart and they're deciding to be adventurous just because of the vulnerability. So, all right, on to board 10, diamond by East, we overcall 2 clubs, 13 count, pass, pass, and East balances with 2 spades, which in robot terms means if we have spades, we better bid more, which is insane. I mean, I would be thrilled to go after 2 spades with the south hand. I don't expect them to end up in 2 spades. You know, with singleton diamond, they're probably gonna pull to 3 diamonds, but still, maybe partner can go after that. And for the most part, I expect that we've already showed our hand with the 2 club overcall, but I know the robots do things differently. 10 or more high card points, 5 card suit. So 3 clubs it is. We are in trouble, as expected. 7 of diamonds lead. Well, I guess I'm going to play low. I mean, I expect East to overtake this, but I just didn't think sticking in the 9 would help. Queen of diamonds, sure. Okay, so first question, should I bother roughing with the 2? Or is that just going to get over roughed often enough that I will regret it? I think East is going to have to play ace and a club at some point, so whenever the ace of clubs gets played, I can play this too. So just in case diamonds are 6-1, I think we better rough high here. Go after spades. Wow. Really? Yeah, I mean, King of Spades with West is not a card I really expected them to hold. All right. Trumps are pulled. I still have a spade and a heart to lose. I'm going to be down 2. A little bit unfortunate there. Maybe I'm not down 2. I guess East probably has the heart king, right? So I can go club, queen of spades, spade, and throw East in. East is down to a singleton heart. Did I miscount something? Because East has 2 spades and a diamond left, right? I have the weird feeling I've miscounted something. All right. Down to another great reason why we shouldn't be bidding twice with a hand like this. Robot system is just really messed up in that way. Board 11, 6 boards to go. West opens no trump. We get transferred hearts, and we balance with 2 spades. Maybe. I guess it's okay. I mean, the doubleton heart is good news. I'm just always scared of these types of bids, like these balancing auctions, when the opponents could have like 24 highs between them. And this is one of those scenarios where like East might have like a 6 or 7 count, West could have 17, and we're deciding to come in with a weak 5-card suit when the opponents haven't found a fit yet. I would very much prefer singleton heart. And probably a 6 spade, but here we are. We get the ace of diamonds lead. Okay. Let's try and pull trumps, right? Seems like a good plan. Then we can use the diamond king to pitch our heart loser. Try the club finesse. That's not great news. Okay, the news is getting better. Well, Queen of Clubs, anyone? I have a suspicion the Queen of Clubs is offside. Oh, it's onside. That's great. We have made too many tricks. Excellent balance. As I was saying before, good thing we balanced with 2 spades. This was far from expert defense from our opponents. Ace of diamonds opening lead was not ideal. 5 boards to go. So partner opens a club, we bid a spade, partner bids 2 spades, we raise to 4. Looks reasonable to me. Queen of clubs lead. This is like 100% not from queen jack, isn't it? This is like always queen doubleton or singleton queen. Well, we might be fortunate enough that we don't need to find out. So I'll definitely win the ace, and normally I would unblock the 10 here. I guess I'll unblock the 10, just in case I want to take a finesse later. But what I really don't want to do is let East on lead before I pull trumps, so I'm going to try the 6 of spades and hope East doesn't hop up with an honor. Great. Okay. Well, this has gone a little bit better than expected, at least so far. Now it seems like I can just... I still have to guess what's going on in clubs. I guess I'm now of the belief that the jack of clubs is onside. I mean, West would have switched or continued clubs at some point, I expect, if that card was offside. I think the king of diamonds is onside as well. Otherwise, why would East hop up with the ace of spades and not put a diamond through? There's the 8 of diamonds. So, what is the safest way for me to do this? I think a club to the 9 is right. It's always, yeah, it's just always Queen Doubleton. I mean, why would they make a normal opening lead? At least we don't need the diamond finesse now. Queen Doubleton of clubs, what a ridiculous opening lead. Nothing we could really have done about that. I mean, I guess there was some potential to just play the hand as a straight cross ref from the start. I didn't give that a lot of consideration, actually. Maybe I should have. I could have gone ace king of clubs, ace king queen of hearts pitching a diamond, ace of diamonds, and then just started cross roughing. That probably would make 11 tricks. I mean, especially if I took the diamond finesse, that would make 11 tricks. I don't know, I liked my plan. So club by north, diamond overcall, we double. Is that the normal bid with our hand? Don't we want to bid our 5-card major? Like, look what happened in the auction. We never showed 5 spades. We could have missed a 5-3 spade fit. Okay. We didn't miss a 5-3 spade fit. So that's good news. 3 diamonds lead. I mean, normally I would place East with, like, the missing big cards, like the King of Spades, Ace of Hearts. Makes sense to me. I could try and do something super clever. How many tricks do I have? If I have 7 clubs, 2 diamonds, and 2 spades, that's 11. You know, if East has everything, they do get triple squeezed if I run clubs. Is that true? Maybe that's not true. Maybe I'm... No, they do, as long as I win the ace of diamonds, a trick one. I go ace of diamonds, run all of the clubs. East will have to abandon diamonds, spades, or hearts. But East could give up the diamonds. Okay. It's not like some super clever thing. I have alternatives though. If East really does have King Jack of Spades and the Ace of Hearts, I could run all of my minor suit tricks and then play a spade to the 10 and then exit a heart, and East would have to give me the last 2 spade tricks. I think I'm on board to try something like this. So let's win the ace of diamonds. Really, the queen? Well, it's going to be a little unfortunate if West has the Jack of Diamonds, then the squeeze against East is going to be a little bit less effective. So we get a heart discard, a diamond discard. Spade. Second diamond. Third diamond. I guess I'm going to cash this just before I have to make my decision. So West does indeed have the Jack of Diamonds. And there it goes. Okay. So, pretty confident a spade to the queen will take the next two tricks. I actually think West has the spade jack. That Jack of Diamonds discard, if West was looking at a bunch of small spades, I don't think that would happen. So I kind of believe that West is holding on to Jack third of spades here and a heart. Now, if West's heart is the singleton queen, I can play the Jack of Hearts, and West will be forced to give me two spades. Oh, that's not true. East can overtake with the ace. Okay, I'm just gonna go Queen of Spades. So we were right about the end position. But even the clever plan of leading the Jack of Hearts and going queen and ducking, East could prevent their partner from being left on lead by overtaking the queen with the ace. I think I want to be real careful about what I say. Let me, if I can get to the end position, click through a few tricks before we look at board 14. No, East pitched the 9 of hearts. Oh my god, it would have worked. It actually would have worked. Oh no. Yeah, that 9 of hearts pitch, and then West pitched the 7. I was not paying attention. As usual, I was not paying attention to the spot discards of the opponents. Oh, East had another spade. Never mind. I was correct. My play would not have mattered. If I led the Jack of Hearts and West played the Queen, I would play low, but East could overtake with the ace to put a spade through. Just bad counting. All right, 3 hands to go. We're in 5 clubs. No trump by East. Ooh, they have a big hand. 2 spades, 2 no trump Lebensall. 3 clubs by East. 3 diamonds. Double showing diamonds. I hate 4 clubs. I would pass in an instant. I don't even think it's particularly close. We have 2 aces, partners, double diamonds. We showed nothing. Our hand could be much worse than what we have. Partner raises us to 5 clubs. Wow. Doubling 3 diamonds is a little ambitious with partner's hand, but I think they have good hopes. The singleton spade lead is going to work out really well for them. They'll get at least one ruff. They do have a side suit trick in the ace of hearts. Anyway, we are in 5 clubs now. And it appears, so we have 9, partner had 10, and that's the king of clubs lead from West, who probably has a couple of diamond honors. I suspect East must have basically everything else. So let's try and set up our spade suit. 10 of spades is encouraging, I think. Oh, that 4 of spades is not. All right. I'm gonna still pretend as if I'm setting up the spade suit. Ooh, that's good news. Oh, maybe it's not good news. Maybe it's like actually quite bad news. Okay, well, I'm hoping East just exits the club here. Perfect. That is excellent. Like, it looks scary to East to break one of the red suits. They would be setting up a trick and dummy, but now I actually get access to my stranded spades. Eight of hearts. Let's try the queen. Not today. Down 1. Not too bad, honestly. Could have gone a lot worse. All East needed to do was to switch to a heart there in that end position, and my entire hand would have been completely useless. 2 spades doubled, 2 boards to go. Diamond by West, 2 clubs by partner. We've had 2 spades. Double all pass. Wow. This is penalty, right? This is takeout. Takeout of what? I think double should be penalty here, but apparently it is takeout. We got a trump lead. I can't tell if that's good news or really bad news. We have missed our heart fit. We missed our club fit. But this is not the most hopeless contract. So, King of Hearts just has to be on side. I don't think there's any question about it. So I guess I'm going to start by setting up the hearts. I mean, East is getting roughs, but they're with naturals, so not too worried about that. Unfortunately, it just means that well, eventually. We're going to do our best to pull trumps. Wow, spades really were 6-1. That's kind of incredible. East has ruffed twice, so they just have one more trump. No, they have two more trumps. So we're down 2. Just in case I have miscounted. Yeah, they do have 2 trumps left. I should have gone down 1 there in the end. I just wasn't thinking. I have dinner on my mind. It's the last hand. Also, I really can't tell if anyone is here hanging out. I hope people are, but I do not see any chat messages. So that has kind of lowered my motivation to keep going. Last board, 3 passes, we open a no trump. We have a 15 count. All pass, we missed our spade fit, but that's maybe okay. Oh, hey Rob, how's it going? Because I'm not on my usual setup, I'm like a little bit uncertain about what's going on. I can't even tell how many viewers there are. So I'm kind of thinking that there might be close to 0 viewers, but glad to see that you're here. Hopefully you have enjoyed the stream today. Did East really, well, that is unfortunate. This has not gone the way I was hoping.
You're busy? Or?
I'll be done in like a couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Last diamond. I'm kind of running out of winning ideas. I think I need to pitch a club, but then they're just going to play back a club. Or cash the ace. Yeah. Down 2. But, luckily for me, that is the last board that I have to play. I think this set went very badly. I guess we can confirm that with how we did. So here we are. This is going to be like in the 40s. Oh man, it was close to 40 flat. We did not have many good results.